So now, coming to the central nervous system, which comprises of your brain and your spinal cord. With me here, I have the structure of what? Of the brain. I have the external structure of the brain. And then here is the internal structure of what? Of the brain. So what you must know about your brain or the brain is that the brain is the enlarged part of the spinal cord. The brain is protected by means of the three membranes which are called what? The meninges. So now these meninges are the dura mater, the arachnoid, and the pia mater. Your brain again is protected by means of what? By means of the skull. It is also protected by a fluid which is called the cerebrospinal fluid. So the cerebrospinal fluid protects your brain by removing the waste products, by supplying the cells of your brain with oxygen, as well as what? As well as nutrients. So your brain is divided or consists of four main parts, which are, number one, the cerebrum, the cerebellum, the hypothalamus, and the medulla oblongata, or sometimes it is called the medulla oblongata. So now let us go back to what? To the cerebrum. The cerebrum is regarded as being the largest part of the brain. It consists of the gray matter on the outside and the white matter on the inside. So the gray matter is made up of the cell bodies, whilst the white matter is made up of the myelinated axons. So now this cerebrum is divided into two hemispheres by means of a longitudinal feature. So the two hemispheres of the cerebrum are joined together by a C-shaped structure which is called the corpus callosum. Coming to the functions of the cerebrum is that the cerebrum controls all voluntary actions. Voluntary actions which are controlled by the cerebrum are writing, speech. So another function of the cerebrum is that it houses centers for vision, hearing, taste, and smelling. The last function of the cerebrum is that it's a seat of high mental functions such as intelligence, judgment, memory, and reasoning. Coming to the cerebellum as part of our brain structure, the cerebellum is found just below the cerebrum. So functions of the cerebellum are that it controls complex movements such as walking and cycling. Number two, the cerebellum helps to maintain posture as well as balance. Now, the other part of the brain is the medulla or the medulla oblongata. The medulla or the medulla oblongata, it is this part. So now, the medulla oblongata is regarded as a seat of important reflex actions such as breathing, heart rate, blood pressure. It is at the medulla again where the crossing of nerves takes place. These nerves crosses such that the nerves that come from the left part of your body are being controlled by the nerves that come from the left side of your body are being controlled by the right side of your brain. And then the nerves that come from the right side of your or the right side of your body are being controlled by the left part of what? Of your brain. Okay, let us now move to another part of the central nervous system, which is called the spinal cord. The spinal cord is the elongated part of the brain. Where is that? It is enclosed in the vertebral column. So now the size of the spinal cord is about, when you measure the length of the spinal cord from top to bottom, you will find that the spinal cord is 45 centimeter long, and then in thickness it is about 1,2 to 2 centimeters. Mean that in thickness it is as thick as your small finger.